And I can still remember that to this day. If these can do it, so can I.
Did you really think that?
Yes.
And I can actually remember thinking the identical thought process. I thought, you know what, if you can, I blinking well can.
The older you get, the more clear you become what you don't want in your life. What I realised as I worked my own business, and it was like, almost like an open prison because I could not escape. There was not an issue with earning income, but the challenge was I had no time. But I asked myself a question, this is crazy. And I did daydream, thinking there just simply has got to be a better way.
The circumstances were, I've met the man of my dreams, we got married, we bought a farm between us which was semi-derelict. We got loads of work on that. When he said, there's been some people come to a meeting at the office today, I actually didn't really give it, yeah. Only this time they came with a piece of paper, and that piece of paper was a winding up order. And I don't think Dave really realised what that piece of paper meant, but in that heartbeat, our entire world changed. But you know, I was just unbelievably lucky that an old neighbour of mine picked the phone up and said, you know what, I've got something that could really help you guys. Put the kettle on, I'm coming round, were the actual words he said. And he did manage to come and see us and leave behind 2 of those yellow bottles of gel, and I drank it. And in that moment I thought, I could tell anybody about this because this works.
We weren't taught it at school. It all sounded very hypey, but I had a healthy tranche of scepticism.
I really wasn't sure that any of what we'd been told was true, and I'd seen enough now to be thinking, be careful, because people don't always tell you the truth. I was shocked to discover. And the relief when we found the nameplate was overwhelming. I remember thinking, oh my God, it's true! And as we drove in, the gates weren't locked, and nor was the building. And when we walked in, they were pleased to see us, and it smelt of flowers. And I just knew, in that moment, that we were in the right place. It was a really profound feeling. It's stupid, isn't it? 21 years later, why does that make me want to cry? But I was right. That feeling inside me was right, because, you know, the fly-by-night companies I have observed over the years don't bother with things like that. Only decent companies and sort of nice National Trust properties bother with things like that. And it was really the best decision we'd ever made, although of course we didn't know that at the time. Network marketing is a business built of a lot of people doing a little bit.
This business isn't about being an expert salesperson. It's much more about being enthusiastic and simply recommending to others.
Now, we might or might not be able to provide the solutions, and you know, I have enough integrity to be able to say I don't think we can help you in this instance, whatever it is they're seeking. If we can't do it, don't promise it. As human beings, we tend to be creatures of habit, so even if it's your favourite type of butter or cheese, say, you tend to want to buy that item over and over again. Well, if you've just had a phenomenal result with something that you've used, it's really helped you, do you think you want to buy more of it? Of course you do.
It's not about convincing people. This is why we have a 60-day money-back guarantee.
Yeah, totally.
And that bears out in 5.5 years. I've never had anything returned. And then we simply just coach other people to do the same. It's a very simple, duplicatable system.
You get your own personal mentor, and they'll show you how to do everything the best possible way. Clearly,
yes.
It makes it a lot easier if you've got somebody metaphorically sitting beside you, showing you what to do.
And the beauty of what Forever can offer is that it can be run alongside other commitments, particularly in those early days, so you're not risking anything.
Yes.
And this is how you can change people's lives if you want it. But you've got to have that desire.
Well, for starters, it's choice. It allows you to start your day when you finish sleeping. You can do what you need to do and take time out during the day. So if you want to go for a walk, take exercise, which is really important because often in your jobs you don't have time to do that. Go out to lunch, go and visit friends, go and visit your family. All of these things you can do without actually having to go and ask somebody else's permission.
So if we want to stay on our lounger a bit longer over lunchtime because the sun's out, just like today, we can.
I mainly thought, is this a way I could earn enough money to help my family? I don't think I quite realised that the money was the side effect of helping other people, but it's true, it is.
To watch someone realise that actually there is a future.
There is nothing more exciting than watching other people pay their mortgage with their Forever cheque and being able to give your children what you'd like to be able to give them from your Forever cheque. It's a big deal. We've got a tried and tested blueprint that we have evolutionised between us,
Mhm.
that works really well if you just are prepared to apply yourself. This isn't like going to university.
Yes.
This is an on-the-job business training which allows you to earn as you learn.
And if you're prepared to stick to that formula and prepared to have an open mind and learn from others who've done it before you, you cannot fail.
And you asked me, what do I see for our future? And I cut this out, this little cartoon, because it says happiness is being excited about the future. And 21 years in, I still wake up early and think, it's just too early, go back to sleep.